Hey everyone, Ragnar here. Welcome to another video. In today's video I'm bringing you some amazing triples that happen in MWL with one of our competitive teams, which is Resistance. Our opponent were Camilla Royals, who were the number 7 place in the world for the March CWL seasons, having an amazing performance there. We knew we were going to need to be in top form to be able to win this war. Some amazing Lalo attacks in this war, and at the end of the video I'm including two very nice Lalo attacks from one of our viewers that sent it to me, so stay tuned for those. So the first attack was from Squash, and he's coming in against Lincoln, and he is doing the Zap Lalo, or well, the RC trick with the Lalo. So starting with the king at 10:30 with the queen around 10. He wants his king to go inside and get rid of the eagle. He's already zapping Quake at 6 o'clock, so he's going to be using his RC at 6 probably, and he's starting with his log launcher from 9:30 with, it's actually a queen charge Lalo. So he puts his healers down. She's going to be able to get rid of that Lava Hound, uses the freeze for the queen and the expo just to make sure that the log launcher can open a few more walls before it goes down. The Lava Hound dies, uses the poison nicely, and he's got nice golem and loons coming out of the log launcher, which is going to freeze everything there. He also had a headhunter. He sent a headhunter to get rid of the queen, and now she's going inside the base, so she's been funneled very nicely. Sends the next headhunter for the king. Perfect timing. The Achitara is hitting the headhunter, but it's going to slow down the king, so he doesn't have to waste rage on the queen early. And now he sends his Royal Champion. The Royal Champion keeps going, uses the Royal Champ ability. The Inferno goes down. Now it's going to be Royal Champion against Royal Champion, and the defending Royal Champion is going to win. However, the queen is going to be able to finish her off now, and now there's no more targeting heroes. The multi-inferno is now targeting his healers, but the queen walks in there, gets rid of that multi-target. He's already gotten rid of half of the base, and she's beating through an amazing wall. She's going to be able to go in, get rid of the Grand Expo and the Tank Wall as well. He still has 2 rages, and he's got 2 freezes and a haste for his Lalo, which he starts now from 11 o'clock, and it starts moving down. Uses the rage for the Tank Wall. Probably could have used the freeze for the Tank Wall just to save some of his healers, but that's alright. He still has the queen ability. Uses the freeze for the Scattershot just to make sure his loons go there. Uses the rage so that they get rid of it nice and quickly. The queen goes through ability, and she's going to be able to go through the wall, and she's going to be able to get rid of the last Wizard Tower, which is the last defense. Uses the freeze for the Wizard Tower and the Archer Tower. There's no more defenses. Massive Bloom Parade. Really nice attack by Squash. Now the next Lalo is from DP, and he's coming in with Blizzard Lalo. So he sends his Bloom for the Tank Hole, pops it before the wall just to make sure that his wizards don't go into the Tank Hole blast and die. Uses the invisibility spell, gets rid of the Tank Hole and that entire area. Uses his 3rd invisibility spell so they get rid of the Archer Tower, and I think he's going to save his 4th invisibility spell. Now he starts with his Ice Golem King and Queen at 10:30 so that they can go inside into the northern compartment, and they can get rid of the enemy queen, the multi-inferno, and in the meantime he sends his Royal Champion to get rid of the Grand Expo, Wizard Tower and Cannon. So the king is tanking nicely for the queen. Still has his Royal Champ and Queen ability. Uses the Royal Champ ability, damages the eagle a little bit. Now he uses the invisibility spell for the Royal Champion. Uses the Queen ability, so the scatter goes down. The Royal Champ now is in the center of the base. She damages the eagle a little bit more, and now the CC comes out. They're gonna kill the queen, but he used that zap perfectly, killing both headhunters. So now there's just a Lava Hound that doesn't do anything against Lalo. Now he starts with his Lalo from 6 to 8. Flying into the base, the scatter is being tanked by the Lava Hound, so probably he didn't need that freeze. Now when it unfreezes. Well, the loons got there nice and quick, puts the rage down, so it's going to be able to get rid of the eagle and the scattershot, and now they're going to be able to join the rest of this pack of loons. He's got like 100 trillion loons, and they haven't died, and he's still flying around. He still has 2 sneaky goblins, which he uses now. Plenty of cleanup. They're going to be popping that lava hound, but there's so many loons that it really doesn't matter. The king goes down, and this was a nice triple by DP against Earth. Now we've got Pranav, and he's coming with the normal, well, with a queen charge Lalo, but he doesn't have zaps or quakes for the acid trick, so it's just gonna be a normal one. So since the blame for the Town Hall, he pops. Town Hall is gonna go down. I think he's got Yetis and Sneaky Goblins there, so that Town Hall goes down, and he can start with his queen at 3 o'clock. Susie comes out, puts the poison down for the headhunters. Now she's gonna be able to get rid of the skellies, and then she's gonna spend 1 trillion years on the lava hound. So let's see what he's gonna be doing. He's got 3 super wall breakers, he's got a baby dragon for funneling, and he's got only 1 lava hound. Okay, so the queen pops the lava hound, now getting rid of the pups. He also used something to funnel at 6:30, and then he puts his baby dragon at 5 o'clock. Now she's walking down. Baby dragon is funneling her nicely, and probably he's gonna be trying to wall break her into that wizard tower. She does, and that way she's gonna have access to the defending queen and the eagle as well, which is gonna be perfect. The king is coming from 6 and is gonna be walking inside towards the multi-inferno. The queen is now getting rid of the eagle, and the royal champion coming from 3 is gonna be helping the queen as well. Now she's gonna be targeting the defending queen, gets rid of it nice and quick. He still has a couple of rages, and he's got the 2 freezes and a haste for his Lalo. Uses the, well, he hasn't used the royal champ ability. Now he uses it, uses the super wall breaker so that his queen goes all the way inside the compartment, and he's gonna be able to get rid of that multi-inferno and the Tesla farm with his queen. He still has 1 more rage that he can use here for her to not go to ability, or he can get her to go to ability, which he does, and she's going to be able to get rid of all of those defenses. Uses the 1 ability nationally for his Lalo as the scatter is hitting some of his loons. Uses the haste and the freeze for the scatter shot. Scatter shot goes down, there's no more scatters. He's flying behind the sweeper, so that's not going to be annoying him. And the queen finally goes down. He did put a rage there, but it didn't matter. The killer ends up popping that tornado trap, and none of the loons are getting caught by it. He even swagged 1 of the freezes, and this was an amazing triple by Pranav with Lalo, Queen Charge Lalo. And finally we have Hysteria, and he's coming in with the Inferno Dragons Skelly spells. So he uses a baby dragon at 3 o'clock just to start a bit of a funnel. He's got 7 Skelly spells, 3 freezes, a rage and a poison. So let's see what he does. And he also has a blimp. So now he puts his king and queen at 6 o'clock just to funnel that area. The Teslas pop up, so the king is going to be able to get rid of the Tesla farm, and he puts a Skelly spell to distract the defending king and also to distract the defending queen and scattershot. As his baby dragons are going in, he did use the vulnerability nice and early so that they all get protected, and then he uses the freeze for the scattershot and the defending queen. Scattershot retargets to the baby dragons, the Inferno Dragons, but that's alright. He puts another freeze and another Skelly to try to distract the scattershot. He's got other Inferno Dragons getting rid of the eagle now, and now he finally sends his blimp all the way from 530, which is a bit of a risky blimp, but he is confident he's going to be able to get it all the way through. As the baby dragon and the Inferno Dragons had already flown through that area, he knows that there's no black mines that can hit his blimp, and there were no defenses hitting it either. So now he puts his rage down, Town Hall goes down. He still has a few Inferno Dragons around the 9 o'clock area, getting rid of the last scattershot, and he still hasn't deployed his Royal Champion. which is amazing. He still has his Queen ability as well. Now he sends his Royal Champion just to get rid of that last single Inferno. Uses the ability nice and early just to make sure she damages it and she remains alive. And this was a nice triple by Hysteria. With these 4 triples, Resistance took the win 14-14 and with 1% advantage, 96.8 to 95.8. Definitely a very close war. GG to Camilla Royals for a really nice war. Now I'll show you a couple of triples that Guille, who plays at Resistance and also is a fan of the channel, sent to me. They're pretty crazy Lalo attacks, so I definitely suggest you to stay on and watch them. So let's have a look. Okay, so this is the first one, and he's coming in with 1 Ice Hound, a normal Hound, 2 Skellies, and he also has the Zaps for the center of the base. He used a few for the Scattershot and the Expo. Now he puts his Skellies down with Invisibility spell. He wants to get rid of that Clan Castle. He also has 1 Earthquake spell, so let's see what he does. The CC goes down. He still has the Earthquake spells. He still has 4 Invisibility spells. So he uses a Loon for that Mortar, then he puts a King with an Ice Golem and the Queen at 6, and he puts an Ice Golem with the Royal Champion at 5. The Royal Champion goes all the way to the Tank Hole and he starts using his Invisibility spells for the Tank Hole, so he uses the second one for the Royal Champion. The Tank Hole goes down. He's got the King at the single Inferno. He goes down. Now he uses Invisibility spell for the Queen, that way he can keep her ability intact, and then he uses the final Invisibility spell for the Royal Champ and the Queen. Queen uses the ability, Royal Champ goes down, and now he starts with his Lalo. The Queen is going to be able to damage the Eagle as well. However, both ground expos. Oh yeah, she ends up getting rid of the Eagle, even though the expos were hitting her. Now he starts with his Lalo with the Stun Slammer coming from 1, using the Warden ability nice and early. The Stun Slammer gets rid of the final Scattershot, and now they're going to the back end of the base. This one as well, he's got like a trillion loons still alive, even though he didn't have any spells, I believe, for this Lalo. He ended up killing it. Look how many loons he's got. This was pretty nice attack by him, all the way from the killing of the CC to the Royal Champion getting rid of the Tank Hole. Very nice. And this is the second one I'm bringing to you for Zaps. He's got a Skelly, an Invisibility spell, 2 Haste, Quake. So let's see what he does. So he is using the Quake for the Scattershot, uses Zaps just to damage the Expo and the Scattershot. Then he puts a Giant with the Royal Champion. The Royal Champion is going to get rid of the Wizard Tower. Then she's going to move towards the Expo, so he pops the ability, and he knew it was going to be targeting all those defenses, getting rid of both Expos and also the Scattershot in with that ability. So a lot of value from the Royal Champion. Now he puts his Ice Golem down with the Queen from behind, and he's got a Headhunter there to assist her, killing that defending King. Now the defending King is going down. He puts another Ice Golem just to continue tanking for his Queen, and he's got, what else? He used the Super Wall Breaker just to make sure he can open that single Inferno compartment. That's gonna leave the Queen open range to kill the defending Queen, and he also used that Skelly spell to tank for the single Inferno and the defending Queen. The ZZ comes out, he gets rid of it nice and quick, and now she's gonna be getting rid of the Lava Hound. The King has cleared everything just to make sure that she does go inside. He still has the King ability, so he's gonna be able to get rid of the Tank Hole just with the King ability. The value that he got from his 2 heroes, it was crazy nuts. Now he's got the Queen ability, he's going to be able to use it now. He did leave it a little bit too long. I think if he had popped it a little bit earlier, he could have gotten a little bit more value. But now the Slammer is coming in with the rest of the loons, going around the base and going in a clockwise formation. The Slammer goes all the way to the Scattershot. He does use the freeze just to make sure that his loons survive. He put an Invisibility spell there, but it really didn't do much. Now he uses the Warden ability, the Eagle goes down, uses a final haste for that area. He still has one more freeze that he can use for that Wizard Tower. He doesn't use it, gets the AD down. Now is that Archer Tower. Tornado Trap gets triggered, Archer Tower goes down, there's no more air targeting defenses. However, it was time. Probably if he had used his freeze, he would have been able to get a little bit more. I'm really not sure, but that beginning of that attack was amazing, which is why I wanted to bring it to you. Well, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time with more Clash. See ya.